What's going on, Too Real family? It's your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too real. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about why I believe the 2024 Georgia Bulldogs will win the national championship, and this is Georgia's best team ever. Yeah, you heard it. Stay tuned. Before I start this video, I want to admit this. I am a lifelong Florida Gator fan, but looking at this 2024 Georgia Bulldog team, it is absolutely scary. I mean, you have NFL talent everywhere on both sides of the football, headlined by quarterback Carson Beck. And in my honest opinion, the smartest thing Carson Beck did was come back to the University of Georgia. A, he can win the national championship, and B, he's going to make way more money at Georgia than he would have made in the NFL. He probably would have got drafted 3rd, 4th round, to be honest with you, maybe even 5th. So Carson Beck coming back to the University of Georgia is a big, big deal. And the University of Georgia must be one damn fun school, a lot of beautiful women. They must be paying these guys really well, because Carson Beck and Stetson Bennett made sure one thing: they're going to use every year of their eligibility in college. So shout out to Georgia. But let's go on to the story, guys. At running back, the University of Georgia will be headlined by Bronson Robinson, who is coming off an injury. Also, they have Trader Etienne at running back, the former Florida Gator, the Trader. And I'm not going to lie, guys, he's a great player. I mean, he is definitely a change of pace back for the University of Georgia, something they haven't had in recent years. They're used to the big, strong, physical, in between the tackles type of back. He's explosive. He can take 150, 60 yards for a touchdown. So having a running back like him is absolutely scary. Also, they have tight ends in Delp and Eurosec, the transfer from Stanford, two of the best tight end tandems in all of college football. And the receiver room is absolutely loaded. They got Dylan Bell Jr., they got London Humphreys, they got Dominique Lovett, Ra Thomas. I mean, the receiver room is absolutely loaded. Kobe Young. I mean, what are we talking about? Carson Beck will have endless weapons at the receiver position. He's going to have two great tight ends, a great run game. He's going to have a beast on the offensive line in Ernest Green, who is looked at as an NFL prospect as long as he can bring everything together. And on defense, we all know what Georgia is known for: being physical, fast, and aggressive. And then on defensive line, you're going to see just that. Headlined by Mikael Williams, headlined by Nazir Stackhouse, Warren Brinson. I mean, it's talent all over this defensive line. I mean, you got Samuel Mpemba. You have Tyrion Ingrams-Dawkins and Gabe Harris at defensive end. You have Samuel Mondane at linebacker. You have true freshman CJ Allen, who is looking like he is going to start linebacker for Georgia. He has absolutely been crushing it in camp. Also, Georgia brought in a top 10 linebacking class in recruiting. Also, I forgot to mention linebackers Troy Bowles and Raylan Wilson. And the defensive back unit is headlined by Malachi Starks, the best safety in college football. At corner, they will be headlined with Dylan Everett and Julian Humphreys. And at the other safety spot is Joe Neal. So in my honest opinion, the 2024 Georgia Bulldogs is by far the best Georgia team under Kirby Smart. You have an offense to where every single player, in my opinion, is going to end up in the NFL. Whether it's the O-line, whether it's quarterback Carson Beck, both running backs, all the receivers, both tight ends. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. And you can honestly say the same thing about the defense. All the defensive line is going to start, both corners, the safeties, the linebackers. I mean, this year's Georgia Bulldog team is going to be absolutely crazy and scary to play. Now, let's talk about the Georgia Bulldog schedule and how I think they will match up with each team, and what team may be putting them on upset alert. When you're looking at the 2024 Georgia schedule, 4 teams stand out: Texas, Ole Miss, Alabama, and Clemson. Those are by far going to be Georgia's toughest games. Now, they kick off the game week 1 versus Clemson. I do believe Georgia will win this game, but Clemson is very, very talented on defense. They have Peter Woods at defensive line, so Clemson is no slouch. That is going to tell me how good Georgia is. If they're able to win by 2 touchdowns or more, they're legit. Anything under than that, I'm kind of nervous. Now, whoever is in charge of making Georgia's schedule, they need their ass beat. Scheduling Tennessee Tech in week 2 is absolutely crazy, but hey, you're trying to get the wins however you can get them. When they play Alabama, I'm 60-40 in favor of Georgia winning that game, because I feel like Alabama will be much improved on offense, crazy as that sound, but I do believe there's another level Jalen Milroe can get at. I'm just worried about Alabama's defense. Yes, I know they have 5 stars and the talent and all that, but not having a defense coached by Nick Saban is kind of to me. So I got to see how Alabama plays before I give an official prediction, but for now I'm going to go with Georgia. I do believe Georgia beats Texas because, like I just mentioned about Alabama, yes, Texas is going to put up points and yards and all that, but the defense is my concern with Texas. I'm not sure how they're going to do on defense. It's definitely going to be a close game either way. I'm not saying Georgia's going to blow them out. I'm not saying Texas is going to blow Georgia out. It's going to be a close game either way, but I believe in Georgia's defense a little more to win that game. Now, here's my upset team that can potentially beat Georgia. It's Ole Miss, guys. And you can laugh at me, call me crazy all you want, but Ole Miss is going to have one of the best defensive line units in all of college football, headlined by the traitor himself, Princey Umami Ellen. I'm a lifelong Florida Gator fan. Also, they will have Walter Nolan coming in, who's one of the best defensive tackles in all of college football. They got big JJ Pegasus already on the defensive line. Also, they brought in defensive back transfer Trey Amos, Amani Walker from the University of Michigan. So Ole Miss has made tremendous strides on the defensive side of the football. So for now, I'm going to give Georgia official record prediction of 12-0. And I'm going to say 12-0 for now because I truly believe at the end of the day, Georgia's defense is going to give them a chance to win any game. So I'm going to give Georgia 12-0. I wouldn't be surprised if they go 11-1 and still make a college football playoff spot because it is 12 teams. And we all know that the SEC is the toughest conference in all of college football. So for now, I'm going to say 12-0. This is the best Georgia offense ever under Kirby Smart. You guys let me know your opinion. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.